Hello my lovelies, so here I am doing something a little bit different because I'm at Creativation this time, so I thought I'd give you a different take on the unboxing. This is the Love from Lizi February card kit. Sneak peeks have been going up throughout the week up till now, and this is actually release day. I'm filming this very much before it's being posted straight up for you. Very excited to be here, can't wait to do some videos going around. We've got Laura and Christy both here with me, which is really exciting, and I'm very happy. Say hi, girls.
Hi.
They're hiding. But yeah, so I'm going to flip the camera so that we're going to be over the top again. Again, I apologise for the air conditioning. There's going to be a few differences to normal, but I'm hoping you're going to be able to see this just as well as normal. So be back in a sec. Hello, my lovelies again. So here I am, and I have now got the kit all out of its bags to make this a little easier. I do have 2 bags in the kit, and I'm going to run you through the colour palette of the first products, and this is cardstock. And so as always, we have 5 sheets of 8.5 by 11, which is American and Canadian letter size. This is the famous Love from Lizi white cardstock for Copic and alcohol markers, so not just Copic, but we have black, aqua, cream, white and navy, so you've got a really nice idea. I'm also going to show you this piece of specialty because this is also in American letter size, so it's full sized, and it's mint green pearlescent. As I'm on the specialties, I'll also show you the card front sizes, which there are 4 of, so that I can squish some extra colours in for you. There is the black pearlescent, which is, this is where I get unstuck. It's 5.5 by 4.25. I'm getting a thumbs up here, so it tells me I'm doing the right thing. I have gold mirror, and we have white pearlescent, which has got sort of like a gold sheen over the top. I'm hoping that can get caught in amongst all the lights here. And then we have the gold embossed as well. So it's a gold mirror, but it has a pattern within it. So, and it will become apparent as to why we have these when I show you the dies. But I'm not saying anything more. I am now going to show you the 6x6 patterned paper. It is single-sided, so you don't have to pick between your favourites, which is one of the things I find the hardest. And there are 12 sheets, and look, you can imagine how happy I am about this, I'm pretty sure. So there are some lovely repeat patterns in peacock colours. Then you've also got like this really nice yellow. I'm not quite sure how well you can see, but this has got like a tiny weeny little peacock head in, and there's some little prints of feathers. So it's a really nice quiet background, but with some good detail. This is gorgeous. It's almost like I don't want to say sunflower, but a flower that reminds me of the sun. And we've got some really pretty stripes, which have got almost like a distressed aspect to them. And then we have some of these, this is almost like old-fashioned newspaper articles, with some shoes, boots and some legs, which I'm sure was very risky at the time. And we have some more, this is almost like a damask. Am I saying that right? I hope so.
I think so.
And I should also note that I've got both Christy and Laura here helping me with this, and I'm very grateful to the pair of them. Thank you very much, girls. This is gorgeous. This is like a wallpaper that I would absolutely have in my house. This is stunning. And this is really nice because it's got that nice darkness to it, so it'll set a really good contrast with all of the other bits and pieces in the kit. And then last but by no means least, we have, this is almost like a tile, like a kitchen tile, and then there's a big sort of very faint peacock feather pattern to it. So those are your pattern papers. I've left those all stuck together for ease of travelling back to the UK with me, so that I can make with this. In this kit as well, we're putting some cut aparts because they've been super popular in the past, and there are 3 sheets this month. So there is this one, which is again like the kitchen tile. So this would work great just to cut a piece out of and use as like a background paper, but equally you could just cut a tile out because some of them have got sentiments, some have got these little icons, and some are just simple, so you may want to stamp something on there or embellish it in your own way. But these are all double-sided. So on the back you've got quite a large repeat of the pattern, which will feature within the 6x6. So I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to lay everything out for you to see completely, but it's quite a big kit this month. So We've also got this one, this cut apart, which I liked because it's got some of these really sort of traditional sentiments, which now are all upside down for me. So I'm going to try and read some that are half around the right way. We've got like swell up here, cat's meow, the berries, sitting pretty, there's ritzy, spiffy, which is a fantastic word, the jive, and then in the background again you've got these sort of these lovely vintage icons. On the reverse side we have that large stripe, which again perfect if you're making sort of like a centre banner or belly bar for the kits on the card. So that round that way, and then we have this one, which is the 4x3. So again, all little tiles, perfect for just snipping out if you need a really nice quick card, some with sentiments and some with icons. So we'll leave those there, and then the final 12x12 aspect is some stickers. So you've got some really lovely big ones, got some lovely sentiments, some tiny weeny ones, and then this border is fantastic with all the black and white, so it's going to give you the opportunity to really decorate your card up with some lovely colours, but then have something quite muted to contrast with it. Also, in your 12x12 bag, I keep wanting to say A4 bag because they usually are, but these were sneak peeked with a video in my Instagram, and these are the teal peel-offs. So I'm super excited about these. This is my colour. Anything peacock is my favourite kind of colour palette. So they are there, and then this is something quite different, and I'm not even sure how I'm quite going to use it, so I'm really interested to see how you're going to use it. But I wanted to try and play with vinyl. So this is a gold, and it's shiny but with a matte finish to it, and I know that's a conjuxtaposition in terms, however that's where we are. It's got a sticky back on it, it's quite nice and thin, so it should work through die cutting machines, and yeah, I'm really interested to see how I'm going to be able to integrate this into the kit. We also have in the big bag an embossing folder, and it's a really nice Art Deco feel folder, and it's the reason that we put in the large pearlescent cardstock, so that you can make, because the pearlescent when put through the embossing folder really pops and shines. So we have that. We also have the stamp set. Now this is super exciting for me because it has got the peacocks. I mean, look at this lovely little girlie here. Oh boy, it's a boy, isn't it? Actually, I think I think female peacocks are actually
Peahens.
Yeah, peahens. Thank you very much, Laura. I think they are not quite so extravagant, and then this feather as well. And I think these will look fantastic, like embossed. They don't need to be coloured as such, but they are also going to be great for colouring if that's what you enjoy doing. Then you also have a frame stamp here, and all of these sentiments fit within the frame. And you also have like a nice little border just to stamp in there. So you've got Attaboy with love, Attagirl, just because, and girls' night out. I think that's really nice if you want to send an invitation for an evening out, something a little bit out of the ordinary. And I think some of these ladies in their fine dress wear will really work well. So now we have the dies. Please excuse the packaging because this is my sample set. So, and again, I've had to do this sort of on the fly, bringing it over to the States with me. But I have actually die cut the pieces out, so excuse the rustling, please. I will get them out and show you. Okay, so there are 3 dies. One is set within this larger one, and so we have the little frame, and I've just die cut this out of the gold cardstock that comes in the kit. So I'll just lay that over the top there. You have also got this little border. Now these are, as you can tell, very intricate dies, so running it through your die cutting machine with a piece of greaseproof paper first will really encourage those dies the paper cuts to fall out of the dies. So yeah, that's that one. And then there is also this big frame one, and I did sneak this a little bit in the Instagram sneak peeks, and I am full on in love with this. This will be lovely for a shaker in the middle, perfect. And the peacock, she sits so that all of can't help that. He will sit so that all of the beautiful feathers will hang down, and this feather stamp fits perfectly within the frame. So these were made to match. But one of the really good bonuses is the waist from the middle is a really nice tag all by itself. And the one extra thing, which was painstaking in design, if you snip the end off of this piece and snip these all down to match, they can be butted up perfectly, so you can actually create a frame to fit the size of your card. You can make it bigger or smaller, of course, but I will show that in my 10 cards 1 kit video, which I'm very excited to get making. So all of this is what comprises your 12 by 12 bag, and then we have the embellishment bag. Now, as always, there's a bottle of Nuvo drops, and this month it is Sunlit Meadow. Again, this has been sneak peeked, so I'm hoping some of you have already seen this. It's a really lovely sparkly colour. It almost looks a tiny bit cloudy in the bottle, but I think that's just the nature of the product, that once it's actually squeezed out, it will dry clear with that lovely green sparkliness to it. So we have those. Is that going to run away? There we go. And I'm going to show another thing that's been sneaked, and that's these 2 feathers. These are so much fun. I could just do this. But they are super, super soft. Like, you wouldn't even know they're touching you. And the best thing about them is they can be completely flattened. And even if they're squished, I mean, these guys have come all the way from the UK in my suitcase, and they find their own shape again without any trouble. So you get 2 of these little ladies, guys. And then I also wanted to include this month a little green one as well, and it's like a pistachio green. It's a really, really nice natural looking green. Everything's quite teal in here, but I thought I'd pull in a little pop of something that's a little bit more authentic feather coloured, shall we say. And then we also have these little sprigs, which are really, really pretty. And you get 3 little stems of these. We've wound them all together, and that is just simply for getting them out to you, but they're on wires, so you can manipulate those round. You can snip them with your wire cutters, and you get 3 little sprays of pearls on each sprig. So you can have them all together if you want to have a big spray, or spread them out, or even cut them down if it's what you fancy doing. We have the Attagirl sequin mix, which this is a sample bag of, so this is half the size of the usual mix that we sell in the store, and it's a mixture of gold, navy, teal, and it's like an oyster white. So it's white with a nice pearlescent finish laying over the top. I'm hoping you guys can pick that up. But it's a range of different sizes of flat and cupped this month, and they're really, really pretty. This is like, I think this may be my favourite sequin mix. Although I said that last month, and I did really like the Rainbow Wishes sequins. I like every month. We're also getting a little sample bag of gold glitter, and this isn't like a bright gold glitter, it's like a champagne gold. I'm hoping you can see that. It's super fine and super sparkly, so really nice to work with, like even like a glue pen, and then you know, just do a really fine line, and then you can just add just a little bit of sparkle here and there, or just to accent some bits and pieces, or go around a corner, anything like that. So there's some of that. Then there's a little baggie which has some gems. You get a couple of rows of gold gems, and again they're a very good colour match to the glitter. And then you also get, because I'm maximising on the feathers, 2 little wood veneer feathers, and they're plain on both sides, so you can decorate them as you will. If you want to Mod Podge them up and put some of the paper on, or if you want to colour them with alcohol markers or acrylic paints. I believe even pencils work on these, so again, very excited to see how everybody uses those. And then we have the ribbons. Now, because there's quite a lot going on with the actual paper crafting aspect of this kit, I have kept the ribbons to the skinnies, because they're perfect for tying bows, just to give a little accent. And there is a black, there is a really nice pale blue, there is a teal, and there is also this lovely royal blue as well. So you've got and there's a metre length of each of those. I'm just going to very messily strew these about. This is probably making Christy and Laura cringe, because I know how perfect their unboxings are. And then there is also a piece of deco mash, which is something that I've never used. I've seen some of the wreaths that people have made with it, and I think they are incredible. Miss Gallimore is one of these people, of course, in Crafty Not Shifty, just in case you haven't seen it. But there is a 30cm strip of that just to play with, even if it is just to pop on your card as a bit of texture, because it's quite wiry to the touch. It's It's very interesting. I'm looking forward to playing with that. So that, my lovelies, is the Love from Lizi February 2019 card kit. It is available in the store now, and I'm going to take this opportunity to say to you, we have actually got very limited stock of this. We've had a mass influx of subscriptions this month, and we order everything ahead of time. So if you want this, I would urge you to act sooner rather than later. I really hope that if you do like it and you do want it, that you get hold of it. Let me know below which is your favourite bit, what you're most looking forward to playing with. I'd be very interested to hear, because as always, I build these kits month on month, but I do like to know what it is that people like to play with. So I'm hoping that there's something here that's going to really excite you, and I will be back with various videos from Creativation. Thanks very much for sticking with me till the end. Here's some still shots. Bye!